Hello, it's Simon Zutshi here, and in this short video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the impact of this largest recession that the UK has seen in living memory, all due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So what does this mean for you and your property investing? What does it mean for UK property prices? Are we going to see a UK property market crash? Yes, we are, unfortunately. The Bank of England has predicted that we're going to see a 16% fall in property prices. So what does this mean for you and your property investing? Should you rush out and sell all of your property? Well, right now, we're experiencing a bit of a property boom. And I think that's because of all the pent-up demand. Normally, in the spring and summertime, there's a boom in the property market. Well, that hasn't really been able to happen because of the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown. There were lots of transactions which were stalled for a couple of months. So those are all coming through now, plus all the people who are not able to buy in spring and summer are coming through and buying. So it might feel like there's a real boom and a feel-good factor at the moment, but I believe that is just smokescreen. You need to be very careful because the Bank of England has predicted that property prices are going to come down 16%, and I think they're probably right. You see, we're going to go into massive recession. We're already in massive recession. What's going to happen in October when the millions and millions of people who are currently on furlough schemes, some of those are not going to be brought back into employment. We're seeing businesses, big brand names close down. We're seeing restaurants and shops close down, and they're not going to reopen for a good time. You know, all these people who are not going to come back from furlough, going to be made unemployed. They're going to go on to benefits. There's not going to be as much money going around. We need to get ready for dark times in the UK. However, there's always an opportunity. Warren Buffett's got that saying that when the masses get greedy, it's time to get fearful. And when the masses are fearful, it's time to get greedy. Now, I'm not talking about trying to take advantage of people, but there are going to be opportunities. There's going to be opportunities such as commercial buildings, offices that are no longer required can be converted into residential. The government is easing and improving permitted development rights, which means it's going to be easy to convert commercial into residential. We're going to see retail units that are no longer suitable for retail. We've seen the speeding up of the death of the high street, which was happening anyway because of the internet. But what's happened is probably in the last 6 months, it's speeded up what was probably going to happen over the next 10 years. So this means there's going to be lots of commercial property available. There's going to be lots of landlords for many reasons who are fed up with their property because of tenant problems during COVID-19, because of Section 24 effects that was introduced a couple of years ago. These landlords are going to want to sell their property. Yes, I think the stamp duty holiday from the government is going to make it easier for first-time buyers to buy. But if the market's coming down, if there's all this negativity in the press, I think many buyers might think, oh, maybe we should wait until prices come down, then we should buy. So whilst I think the stamp duty holiday will stimulate some of the market, I think it's not going to have the desired effect that the government wants. And the government are worried about the property market coming down. That's why they've introduced this stamp duty holiday in the first place. So what does this mean for you? What does it mean for your property investing? Well, actually, I think there's going to be a huge opportunity. For those of us who are ready and know what to do, it's going to be a golden time to be buying and investing in property, as long as you know what you're doing. You can't just buy anything. You really do need to do your due diligence very carefully. You need to follow the 5 golden rules that I talk about in my book, Property Magic, which are: make sure you buy from motivated sellers, always buy in an area with strong rental demand, make sure there's positive cash flow. Rule number 4, buy for the long term. That's very important in the current market conditions. And rule number 5, have a cash buffer. It doesn't matter if you buy something here and 6 months later it's down here, as long as you're holding for the long term, as long as it's giving you cash flow, and as long as it's an area with strong rental demand. The nature of tenants is going to change as more and more people go on to benefits. So I haven't got much time in this video, but what I want to do is invite you to come and join me on a recession emergency webinar. If you click on the link in these notes below, you'll be able to come and join me for this live training, in which I'll have a lot more time to go into exactly what's going to happen in the economy, exactly what you need to do to protect yourself, and how you can make this one of the biggest opportunities of your life. I do hope you can come and join me on this live online training. It's going to happen very soon, so don't leave this too long, otherwise you're going to miss it. Click on the link below, come and register and join me live online, and I want to share with you what I think is going to happen and how you can make the most of this opportunity. So as ever, I encourage you to invest with knowledge, invest with skill. I'll see you on the live training. Click on the link in the show notes in the description below. See you there.